Mother of heaven, regina of the clouds, O sceptre of the sun, crown of the moon, there is not nothing. No, no, never nothing. Like the clashed edges of two words that kill. And so I mocked her in magnificent measure. Or was it that I mocked myself alone? I wish that I might be a thinking stone. The sea of spuming thought foists up again the radiant bubble that she was, and then a deep uppouring from some saltier well. Within me bursts its watery syllable. A red bird flies across the golden floor. It is a red bird that seeks out his choir. Among the choirs of wind and wet and wing, a torrent will fall from him when he finds. Shall I uncrumple this much crumpled thing? I am a man of fortune, greeting heirs, for it has come that thus I greet the spring. These choirs of welcome choir for me farewell. No spring can follow past meridian, yet you persist with anecdotal bliss to make believe a starry connaissance. It is for nothing, then, that old Chinese sat titivating by their mountain pools, or in the Yangtze studied out their beards. I shall not play the flat historical scale. You know how you tomorrow's beauties thought, the end of love in their all-speaking braids. You know the mountainous coiffures of Bath. Alas, have all the barbers lived in vain, that not one curl in nature has survived? Why, without pity on these studious ghosts, do you come dripping in your hair from sleep? This luscious and impeccable fruit of life falls, it appears, of its own weight to earth. When you were Eve, its acrid juice was sweet, untasted in its heavenly orchard air. An apple serves as well as any skull to be the book in which to read around, and is as excellent in that it is composed of what, like skulls, come rotting back to the ground. But it excels in this, that as the fruit of love, it is a book too mad to read, before one merely reads to pass the time. In the high west there burns a furious star. It is for fiery boys that star was set, and for sweet-smelling virgins close to them, the measure of the intensity of love is measure also of the verve of earth. For me, the firefly's quick, electric stroke ticks tediously the time of one more year. And you remember how the crickets came out of their mother grass like little kin, in the pale nights when your first imagery found inklings of your bond to all that dust. If men at 40 will be painting lakes, the ephemeral blues must merge for them in one. The basic slate, the universal hue, there is a substance in us that prevails, but in our amorists discern such fluctuations that their scrivening is breathless to attend each quirky turn. When amorists grow bald, then amors shrink into the compass and curriculum of introspective exiles, lecturing. It is a theme for Hyacinth alone. The mules that angels ride come slowly down. The blazing passes from beyond the sun. Dissensions of their tinkling bells arrive. These muleteers are dainty of their way. Meantime, centurions guffaw and beat their shrilling tankards on the table boards. This parable, in sense, amounts to this: the honey of heaven may or may not come, but that of earth both comes and goes at once. Suppose these couriers brought amid their train a damsel heightened by eternal bloom.